Hello and welcome to Chrissy Creates, where we turn paper and memories into beautiful keepsakes. Today for B, I'm doing a belly band for the ABC April 2026, hosted by Margaret and Tony from Seven Plaza and Crafty by Tony. Thank you for joining me again. Let's get cracking. If you didn't watch my video from yesterday, I will make sure to link it somehow. I'm not sure how yet. As you know, if you've watched yesterday, I am still a newbie. This is all very new to me and I'm still trying to get into the swing of things. But having fun as I'm going along. I'm using a kit. It's a digital scrapbooking kit that was created by Kristin, Cronin, Barrow with Sweet Shop Designs. I will make sure to link this kit below in the description box. It's actually a digital scrapbooking kit. I used to do some digital scrapbooking for a while when I was on the road a lot, waiting for kids in the car, etc. But I do prefer working with paper. And I love this kit. It's beautiful, it's nice and youthful, which is what I'm going for, creating a mini album for my daughter. So I decided to just print out the elements, the papers and backgrounds that she created, and to use it in my daughter's mini album. This is the prototype for the belly band I'm going to be making. Yes, I know it doesn't look like a belly band, but that is because it has an interactive sliding page that reveals some extra photos. But then it's also a belly band where I can just tuck in some bits and pieces, just to add extra photos and journaling space. As with yesterday's video, all the measurements will be on my coffee page again. It's a free downloadable JPEG file that is just like a cheat sheet that you can print out or just download on your tablet or phone or whatever. It just makes it easier to do all the cutting all at once so you can get to the fun stuff. So this is the background page I'm going to be using. It measures 7 7/8 by 7 7/8. That is the page that will be stuck to my mini album's base page. Then you will also need, for the belly band, a piece of cardstock. This is from a thicker cardstock. I think it's a 240 GSM that I used. It measures 5 1/4 by 10 inches. Then we have the slider band, which is what the photo will be sliding up and down on. This measures 5 1/8 by 8 inches. Then you're going to need a slider band. It's just plain white cardstock that I cut at 2 inches by 11 inches. Then we have the slider card. That is what's going to be sliding up and down and hosting the photograph. This measures 7 1/2 by 7 1/2, and then of course a piece of patterned paper to fit over that. That measures 7 3/8 by 7 3/8 inches. And then I just have a photo mat that I will be sticking on there. That is a 7 1/8 by 5 1/8 inch photo mat. We're starting with our slider loop. So it's just this long thin strip of paper. I will be scoring this at 3 inches. And then we're just folding it over and burnishing it down. Now for the other side, I did not give a measurement because we need to make sure that it folds tightly around the slider band, which is this 5 1/8 by 8-inch piece of pattern cardstock. So the slider band is just going to loop around it like this. Make sure the slider band is nice and tight into the fold, and then we can just fold this piece around nice and snug and straight, please. Now I'm just going to slide this slider loop out for now. Now I'm bringing in the slider card that the photo will be on. This is the card that's sliding up and down, and I'm just going to make a mark 1 1/8 inch from the left hand side and about 1/8 of an inch from the bottom. Going to just glue the slider loop in that little corner right over there. Okay, now I'm just going to make sure that the slider band will be able to move through freely before I glue these two legs together. This looks like it'll slide smoothly. So now we can just glue these legs together. Just adding some glue over here and over there. Go. I don't know why this glue keeps wanting to just overflow. It's a very warm day today, so that might be part of the reason why my art glitter glue is overzealous. Let's just close it up, maybe that'll help. Alright, I'm just going to add some Scotch Magic tape. You can use any sellotape or whatever tape you would like to use. You can even use washi tape. It's not holding on to anything, but also you won't be able to see it. This is just to ensure that your slider card will slide smoothly and this join won't snag on anything that is below it. Just burnishing that down nicely. There we go. So there, that is what our mechanism would look like. Oh boy, if I can just hold on to this page for now to demonstrate. See, There we go. Easy as that. Now I'm just going to quickly ink edges and round corners before I do anything else. Otherwise, I won't be able to do it later because we're going to start gluing down everything else. I'll be using Tattered Rose Distress Oxide for the lighter colors, and I will use the Black Soot Distress Oxide for the darker colors, just to ink around it. Okay, next we'll be scoring our belly band piece. That's the one that measures 5 1/4 by 10 inches. I'm scoring it on the 10-inch edge, scoring at 1 on this side. Then if you have a big scoreboard, you will score it at 9 inches on the other side. I'm just going to turn it around and score at 1 inch on this side. So the piece in between that is left will be 8 inches, which should wrap around the background page very nicely. Just burnishing it down. I'm going to pull in my background page, and I did double check. This page will be on the left hand side of my album. That is why I only rounded those corners, because this will burn the inside where the spine will be, and I just like the look of just the rounded edges on the side of the page, on the opening side. I'm just double checking that the belly band does wrap around nicely, does go around smoothly. Okay, on the background page I'm just going to be making a little mark at 1 1/4, whoops, 1 1/4 inch right from the edge on the bottom and the top. I don't trust myself to just eyeball that the belly band will be straight. If you feel comfortable with that, be my guest. Just eyeball it. This is just to make sure that my belly band will lie straight on my page. If you're happy that your belly band is straight and centered, you can glue down the 2 legs. we'll be adding the slider card to the belly band. I want to make sure that I'm only gluing right on the edges to give maximum space for the card to slide up and down. So I'm just putting a thin bead of glue right at the top. I'm not gluing the bottom yet. And lo and behold, I forgot to ink the edges after I folded the belly band over. Just quickly inking over there and adding a little bit of ink on this side. It's hardly noticeable, but it does just add a little something if you should see the page from an awkward angle. It just looks more finished. Next up, I'm going to take my slider page that has the loop in it, and I'm just going to slide the loop, well, slide the slider card through the loop. I don't know how to do it for the camera to see it properly. This is very awkward. Man alive, this is so much easier when you're not doing it for a camera and you can actually stick your head wherever you'd like. Okay, I did it. There we go, there is the slider page. And now I'm just going to add that same thin bead of glue on the bottom of my belly band to hold on to this slider page. The slider band. There we go. Okay, it does look as if my slider band is slightly bigger than my belly band. So I'm just going to pop it around. You can hardly see it. I can notice it if I look very closely, but I do know that it will bother me. So I'm just going to trim it down slightly, very carefully. There we go, there is our interactive piece. And I'm just going to glue the photo mat, and this I'm just going to eyeball. Just going to glue the photo mat on the slider page. I am just considering inking it, and I think I'm going to do it. Next, I'm just going to add a tab to the top of the page to sort of indicate that you can pull on this page, and then I will put on some nice music for all of us to listen to and just add some photo mats to the slider band as well as the inserts. It's honestly just inking, gluing, rounding corners, so you don't really need any words for that, but please enjoy the music with me. Okay, everything is stuck down. I would just like to quickly have a little show and tell to see the complete project. So we have the front of the sliding page where you can add a nice big photo like this one. Isn't that little elephant just the cutest? You can also add a smaller photograph if you would prefer and just have a bigger photo mat. That also looks very nice. Then this slides up to reveal the photo underneath. Again, if you would prefer, you can always use the smaller one, or you can use some of these wallet-sized photos. You can just add 2 photos on there like that, and then we can slip out all our journal cards. Boy, this one's snagged somewhere. This has space for I think it's a little bit smaller than jumbo size. I actually think this is jumbo size. Anyway, you can put on one photograph like that. It's 13 by 9 centimeters. I'm not quite sure what that is in inches. I actually wrote it down here. There we go. It's 5 1/8 by 3.5 inch. Or you can add 2 of the wallet size. These are 2 3/8 by 3 1/8 or 6 by 8 centimeters. And then on the back sides we have, these are, I just swapped around for some landscape. Where did I put those? There we go. These will fit on here. Of course, if you have bigger photos, just don't put on the mats or cover them up like that. That one is actually a little bit too small. I think that one, if you just trim it down a little bit, that photo can fit on there. As you can see, this isn't to dictate what size photos you should use. You can always change up the photos. Then the photo mat right at the back, I'm going to actually insert it like that. That also fits one of these. Or you can add 2 of those. And then on the back side I just did a little something different and had some landscape and some portraits, just so we can have a little bit of something else. There we go. I hope you had fun. And I actually do decorate my pages. It just looks like I don't. I will show you how I do that on Saturday when it's letter D in the ABC April collaboration. So please stick around and come decorate with me on letter D on Saturday. I'm just gonna put on the camera, have some fun, and sort of show you how I go through decorating and how I mix and match and try and make my decisions. Sometimes it takes a while. But I hope to see you there, and I hope to see you again tomorrow, where I will be sharing another project that'll go into my mini album, which of course you can always adapt to fit into a journal if you would like to use it in a junk journal. As I said, I do both. I love scrapbooking, but I also love junk journaling. I absolutely love the look and feel of it, but because I take a lot of photos, it's all about memory keeping for me. So whatever way I keep my memories, that is the way in which I craft. So for this stage, this is the project I'm working on. That's the only reason why it's a mini album this time. But everything can be adapted. I do mix and match a lot across the different projects. It depends on what I'm in the mood for, to be quite honest. Hope to see you soon. Bye.